So I put 200 quid into Dogecoin today.
Oh,
Nice.
do you kind of wish you still had yours in after it blew up?
Well, not really.
Doge-
It's still not that expensive.
Yeah, but did you hear it? That Dogecoin like went up over the weekend.
Yeah, I did see it, which is annoying because I sold one, got rid of it.
That's one thing. Are you pissed off about it, or do you not care?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
My 50 quid probably would have turned to like 150, but never mind.
Yeah, something like that.
To me, I'm not too bad because like my Ethereum went up from 60 quid to like nearly 100. So
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
because there's a couple. The reason that I went on there is I actually bought it. I just saw a Reddit post because someone bought something like 2 million Dogecoin back in the day, and they sold half the
Oh
other
god,
day
yeah.
and bought themselves a house.
Yeah, I remember.
God.
I've heard of the guy who bought like a pizza for like 500 Bitcoin or some shit. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that must be worth
Yeah,
like
but, I mean,
a couple billion now.
I'm kicking myself that I didn't. I mean, the thing is, you wouldn't have known at the time because we wouldn't have known about any of this shit. And at the time when like Dogecoin was worth literally nothing, what was the point?
Yeah, you're
What-
literally just
what was the
throwing
point,
away money
like-
at that point.
Yeah, it was like, it's not even worth investing in because it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't like going up a bit, going down a bit, going up and down. It was just literally plateauing the entire time. No one would have known. And by the time that it started taking off the first time round, it was too late.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like because that's what I did. I got into it. People say, "Oh, it's going to go up to like $1," and that it didn't. It fell apart immediately. It fell apart and went to shit. It was still higher than it used to be. So the people who got in at the very, very first point when it was worth nothing was still holding because their shit was worth it. But the people who bought it at the time it started peaking all backed out because it wasn't worth it. And then now it's fucking shot up again.
Yeah,
It's just so irritating.
like, that's the issue with crypto. It's because it's so fucking volatile. It goes up and down so much.
I've literally
Yeah.
had notifications from my phone waking up in the morning going, "Proceed with caution. This cryptocurrency is really unstable right now."
Yeah, it's most cryptocurrency is unstable as all living hell, but you know.
Well, hell.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wow, thank you for Seshbot for reminding me that 95 Degrees podcast started 31 seconds ago.
Do you guys see the banner at the top of like the channel list that's live, by the way?
Not when you're in here, no.
But like before you join, do you see it?
No.
If anyone sees it, can you screenshot it, please? I don't
What am
know
I
how the
looking
hell. So sometimes when like there's a channel, there's a stage channel that's like live, it pops up
Yeah.
at like at the top of the channel list with like a fancy new banner thing. I've no idea how like to enable it or how it works. This isn't a private
Yeah.
channel. Permissions
knows?
seem to all be
Also,
on.
I just want to point out, I got an achievement for the radio bot, despite because of the fact that I was with the restream.
Yeah.
It says deafen yourself whilst in the radio text channel, but I wasn't.
I mean, you can't deafen yourself while you're in the text channel either. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Shut up.
You can deafen yourself, you can't hear anything.
Not in the text channel though. In the voice channel you
Oh,
can.
I see, yeah.
You're on the shiny new stage channel. No.
That needs to be changed then. It says radio achievement unlocked. Sad face, deafen yourself whilst in the radio text channel.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Is there a category? Is there a pin category for podcasts? I forgot. Let me check. Roles.
Can't you just like ping the podcast roll?
Oh, it's the main. No, the podcast is for people who can speak. I mean, I can actually. Fuck it. Boom. There you are. Okay. I need to open up the text channel as well? I haven't done that. Well, I have done it. Can you guys speak in there?
In where?
In the text channel. In the podcast check
What
channel.
text channel?
Can you not see it?
Oh, right. Fart. Yes, I can.
Okay, cool.
Ow.
Thanks, Avery.
My ears.
Let's see. I'm just double checking I've got everything right. By the way, I have like nothing to talk about this month. I do have some stuff on the podcast plan list, but nothing fancy. How do I get back to the viewer? Oh, there we are. Okay. I'm also like setting up the OBS overlay, because like, yeah. because I've never used the save channel before, and like I have no idea how they work. Okay, I think that's ready. Boop.
Who knows?
All right, well, welcome back to the 95 Degrees podcast, everybody. I think everyone's here. This is a monthly breakdown of community news as well as fun discussions and games. Today we're joined by 14th. Say hi.
Hi.
Avery, say hi if you want.
No.
Aiden, say hi.
Goodbye.
Anna, say hi if you're
I'm
here.
gay.
Anna's gay. Hello, and I'm Nath. What's up? So we were in the new fancy new what's this called? Stage channel. It's like Clubhouse, but not. And Alan has requested to speak. It says request. Oh, he's in.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan.
Hey.
Yo. I don't know what the hell's happening, but I'm working it out. So this is the 50th episode of the podcast. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize we would be
Wow.
on the 50th. But here we are.
50th time, 50 times we've spoken into the void.
Yeah, on the old. I don't think anyone here has like been here long enough to know. But on like the earliest podcasts episodes, there used to be like a 40-minute music intro. It was way too long, but like we didn't have anything else. I think it was around that. Let me check. Hold on. I think it was
So it was like
podcast.
half music, half nothing else.
Wasn't it the Discord ringtone thing?
It was for
Yeah,
the
it
longest
was.
time, but before that, even. Let me check. Hold on.
I mean, it's fitting that it's the 50th episode to try this out, really.
Yeah, absolutely fuck it up.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've just listened back to the first podcast episode, and it's 43 seconds in when I say welcome.
Oh, 42nd. I thought you said 40-minute.
No, why would I have 40 minutes of the
I was
podcast and then like 15
Yeah.
minutes of like, hey, welcome to the podcast? No, that's ridiculous.
Wow.
But yeah, 43 seconds in of just music that I just found.
It's just music.
Yeah.
Might as well call it 95 FM.
95 Degrees FM. I would like to have fancy jingles for the radio. Like, you know how, I don't know if anyone here knows, but like on BBC Radio 2, they have BBC Radio 2. I'd love to have that, but like 95 Degrees Radio.
How would you even do that for
There you go.
95 degrees?
I don't know.
No,
95
but I love
Degrees
the,
Radio. Something like
You know
that.
what's funny? Like the funny thing is, I think
95 radio.
I think you can actually hire those like singers or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they're
you
probably
can.
all over Fiverr. It wouldn't be difficult.
Yeah.
Maybe it would
Give
cost
them
you
a
a
fiver
fiver.
and you'll get a 95
No,
degrees
you got, like,
jingle.
95 degrees. Like that or something. You know, like
Yeah,
the
but like
really old
with,
style 80s ones. On the
Yeah,
radio
but the
radio.
same,
like
the, same,
just-
the same one they used in One Division.
No,
So
but
I'm
it's just
more
like
of
radio, you know, just
Radio 95. Like that.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Aiden knows what I want about.
you had a pun where you could have just went 95 FM, but you didn't.
I think it should still be called Radio 95. as
Yeah,
well.
I'd like to call it like
Yeah.
95, like radio 95 FM or something.
95.9. You know.
Then again, when you say FM, you're implying that it's on FM radio and not on just disc.
I
Yeah,
bet you there's a lot of like FM stations that aren't.
yeah,
Yeah, like
it's
I,
just
I know there's like one,
You get-
there's like a Discord bot that does music and it has FM in its name, but it's not on FM radio. So
Yeah. Well, it's like it's now called Radio X, but it used to be called XFM,
yeah.
and it had DAB and internet stuff. So
yeah.
good station by the way. Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's
it
not
is
like,
It's all over Fiverr. You can get jingles.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they're
maybe I'll
starting
look
at,
into it. I
15
don't know.
quid, 20 quid, 60 quid.
It also depends on like what kind of style we want to. Like, we want to go
I mean,
for.
I honestly, my favorite radio jingles are the ones that are from like foreign countries because they're like a lot more. On the topic of you know what I really like graphic design in like the radio stations because you know what BBC Radio One's got the kind of like geometric design kind of thing. Like,
Oh
they've
man,
got
I've not
these
been on their website
trapeze-
in years. BBC Radio 1. Let's have a look. Listen live, BBC
If there's
Sounds.
people listening in.
It's not on BBC Sounds because it's got that weird orange ribbon.
It's the first, like, I don't know. BBC. I don't know.
So in other news, Prince Philip died, but I don't see why anyone gives a shit.
Nah, true.
Rip.
It's sad, but that's about all I'll say.
Yeah, it's sad, but like I didn't know much about him. I don't really care, but like it's interesting. The most interesting thing was how there was such a like how every media company kind of announced it. Like you have all the BBC networks kind of like shut off at the same time, and then you had BBC Radio 1 Dance, who like had like this like groovy like club music playing like midday for some reason. And then as soon as the bill, exactly, as soon as the drop was about to
The
drop,
most annoying
it just cut to the
about the Prince
Annoyingest.
Philip coverage
Annoying.
was that they closed BBC 4.
Did they?
What does BBC 4 do? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Only old people watch it. I mean, that's probably why, because it's the most
Isn't that just like
one.
isn't that like the BBC for like the really really old people?
Pretty much, yeah.
It kind of is. Yeah.
BBC
Unless
One's
you,
like the hip new shit. BBC, well, ish. It's sort of like
I
this is
thought
television.
BBC Three was
Two
the
is all
hip
the
shit.
Whoa,
yeah, it is.
whoa,
BBC
whoa,
Two is
whoa!
sort of like what?
Oh fuck! Okay, never mind. Okay, so I
Okay.
checked the TV guide right now, and I thought they were about to air Shrek 2 on BBC 4, but it was ITV2. I looked on the wrong column.
Oh,
Right now, BBC 4 are airing Snooker, the World Championship.
that's what I mean.
Ooh.
It's for like it's basically BBC One for the terminally like just
Can you say the same thing for
Boring.
Radio 2? Because Radio 2 is basically Radio 1.
no. That's
It's like
Radio
from the-
4.
No, Radio 2 is
Radio
Oh, yeah.
Radio 1 is like the like this is radio. Radio 2 is sort of like decent music.
Yeah, what about
No
Radio-
one knows what
about
Radio
6
3
music?
does, and then
Yes.
Radio 4 is just like if you want to be depressed, it's just the most boring. It's basically two old farts sitting in a room talking about utter bullshit no one cares about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
Basically, whenever you talk, Aiden.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
exactly. Exactly. I should have my own radio station. I'll call it Radio 7.
Radio 7.
When you
Okay,
start
well,
streaming
let's
this
go
month,
to
you could
Radio
do
7.
that. Just do like a
You're
radio
not
station.
telling me Radio 7 was a real thing.
It was a will thing,
A
actually.
wheel
It
thing.
still is. It's
A wheel?
German?
No, I
Oh,
mean like
Radio
BBC
7 has
Radio
become
7,
Radio
as
4
in, like,
Extra.
yeah, it's called 4 Extra now for some reason.
Okay, so question: who here actually watches TV anymore? Because I don't remember the
Me.
last time I used
Me.
TV.
I watch the news every day.
I
You know
watch.
what's worse?
I watch it just to see Alice.
I don't know. I don't really watch it, but like sometimes I'll just look if there's nothing on. Like
I don't
like I want to
watch
watch on
TV.
YouTube. I'll go on YouTube and watch the Sky News stream because like
I
I
watch-
they
Funny,
stream
I
on
don't
YouTube. So
I
it's
watch
like
Family
But I
Guy.
like-
on ITV2.
Imagine watching
And
Family Guy on
Simpsons.
ITV2 with adverts.
Probably.
Voila, I
ITV2.
record it. I have, that Virgin Media does that thing where you can like do a series link,
Did you say
and it
thing?
records, like every episode
no.
for
That
you
thing, yeah?
automatically. So then I just go to my recordings, and it deletes them automatically too, and I just skip through the adverts.
That's
Cool.
incredible.
You know, there's something.
So, sorry. Go on. What was you gonna say?
No, nothing.
You know, it's like
No.
I don't watch TV, but I watch the things surrounding TV. So it's like the.
Yeah.
So what? The
graphics.
border of the telly.
The adverts.
Not the
Yeah, we've
border
had
of
this
the
exact
telly, no.
conversation.
No. Okay, Alan just goes to the TV channel to watch the deaf presenter. That's it.
Oh yeah, like. God.
Oh yeah, the guy who does
The
weird
Windows
motions.
accessibility assistant.
Have you seen what he did on like the the coronavirus pandemic? That was like
Yeah, we
amazing.
watched
He
it
was, like,
together.
making-
Remember, we were all there in the
Yeah.
voice channel. I streamed it to everyone.
I have an emote about it. Hold on.
Oh god.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
like,
you did.
I just tuned into Radio 4 Extra. It's like some fucking drummer podcast playing right now.
Yeah, they do
Wait,
like
they do
they do like
drumming?
radio dramas. Yeah.
Yeah, April in Paris by John Godber, apparently.
Oh no.
Whatever the fuck.
I don't know.
I've always wanted live podcasts.
I mean, you're in one right now.
Aspel says, "What is
True,
more optional
true.
for y'all to watch? News, TV shows, and such. YouTube or television? And when was the last time y'all watched a TV show on TV?
I mean, when you compare YouTube and television, YouTube doesn't compare because YouTube's got like everything.
It does now because it's got all the fucking TV shows on it.
Oh yeah, it has like
Um,
Brainiac. I've been
It's
watching a
Brainiac.
lot of Brainiac. It was like this old science show that was
Oh,
on
yeah,
Sky
Hammond,
a couple
wasn't
years
it?
ago.
It had Rich Hammond in it. It also had
Yeah, Rich
Vic.
Hammond. Yeah,
Was
then
Vic Steiner?
Vic Reeves, I think.
That's
yeah.
the one. Yeah, it was pretty good. But
We'll be right back.
to answer Ashel's question quickly, like I watch the news every so often. TV shows, yeah. But sometimes I just want like flick, just sit down and just flick something on. Normally it's Sky Crime because why not?
Oh, you're a sad guy if you're watching Sky Crime.
Oh, I like it because it's like all the murder mysteries and shit. It's great.
The one
What
thing
are
I
they
kind of
at?
don't understand is like you've got Sky Witness for all the crime dramas, and then you got Sky Crime for the real crime.
Yeah, Sky Witness is basically Sky Crime but not real.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
not
you're not
real.
watching like traffic cops all day. We pulled
Yeah,
over this
that
guy
is on Sky Crime.
in
I do like watching
Cornwall
that 'cause
who
it's
was,
like-
who was
Traffic Cops on
driving
Sky Crime. I
suspiciously.
thought that show
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Why, mate? I'd like to inspect your car.
Well,
Can I
not
can I
Traffic
smell your
Cops,
breath,
but
please,
other
mate?
shows like that.
They're police
Road
interceptors.
Wars. Road Wars.
Yeah, that sort of shit. It's that sort of thing. You know
God,
what I
it's
mean?
such
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
garbage
Traffic
TV,
sort of
man.
shows.
Like it's such
Man,
throwaway
At
TV.
this point in time, I literally I use an app called Stremio, and which has plugins for like the Pirate Bay and a couple
just
others.
use
Look at you
Sky,
being a pirate. You
I
are.
just use Virgin TV Go and leech off my mum's account.
No, I Stremio. Like, it's quicker for me to search something on Stremio than it is to load up Netflix.
Oh,
The
there
weird
it
thing is, I noticed how Sky 2 is on Virgin Go and it's not on Sky Go. So like, it doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, who watches Sky 2?
I didn't know there was a Sky
Only a
2. I've only
Sky
ever
2.
heard
Yeah,
of Sky
exactly.
1.
Yeah, I don't
Sky
know
One
what's
was
going
so
on.
good.
Sky
Why is
One.
there a Sky Two?
Okay, should we move on from this TV topic? I think we've been here for a bit too long.
No.
So I have some exciting news. I've kind of talked about this in Cafe, but the 95 Degrees mashup is officially coming back this year to celebrate 5 years of
Yay.
95 Degrees.
Yeah, woo.
So yeah, in July,
party popper.
on the 10th of July, I'll be streaming the 95 Degrees mashup. It's going to be the biggest project I've ever worked on. There's going to
Didn't you
be
say
a
that
whole.
last year?
So
I did say that last year, but it's going to be even bigger than that. Because ever since then, I've been like watching it back and noting down stuff I want to
it's gonna be at
improve.
least 10 seconds longer.
Yeah.
To be fair, Nate, you do sound like a radio presenter because you put a load of like oomph in everything you say.
Yeah, it's because I'm
Yeah.
passionate about
Kind
it.
of is a radio presenter if you think about it.
Welcome to 95
I can't
Degrees
wait.
Radio. You're tuned
I
in.
You're
can't
listening to
wait
you're listening to
your-
Radio 95 shipping forecast.
Shipping forecast.
This is when I would
we've got this.
would like do a fake shipping forecast, but like I listened to it once on Spotify and fell asleep. It was so dull. It was just
Oh,
like
God.
I was just and the only thing that interested me was when they went dogger, which is quite funny. Yeah, that's the thing.
Dogger.
But it's
Dogger.
just like it's just random numbers and then like good, fairly poor. What the fuck does that mean?
But yeah, going back on topic. So yeah,
sorry.
10th of July 2021. It's going to be the biggest event of the 95 Degrees history. Like I'm putting so much into this one Twitch stream. There's
Watch
going to
it
be
flop.
there's going to be awards. There's going to be
Watch it
giveaways,
flop.
announcements, highlights, speeches, interactive stuff. And it's for 5 years, so it's a massive milestone. No Discord servers really
It'll-
reach that long.
It'll be
Especially
like
right
That's
now.
like your thing you need the red button for. You know what I mean?
Press the red button to watch the 95 Degrees mashup.
oh, the red button. Hmm.
But yeah, so
Push the
right
red
now,
button now to get even more information on this particular part of the mashup.
if the 95 Degrees mashup has hurt you in any way, please contact 0906
Please
2459
contact the action line.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
I gone.
if but yeah, there's gonna be so
Got you off now.
I'm gonna kind of redo the award ceremony. So basically, last year we had a presenter, and they would be like, okay, so this is the award for best emote. Here are the nominees, and it will be a list of different emotes.
And the emote that
And last
won
year's-
was basically none of them.
Yeah, last year's was none of them because everyone voted for a different emote. So this year, I'm gonna pick a bunch of emotes that people can vote from. Obviously, Drake will be there, number one. Jungle Squirrel will also be there. Any other classic emotes? Weary Fire will be
So-
there. What's your favorite emote, Aiden? What's your idea of a good
Nath
emote?
message. Nath
Pleading
message.
emoji.
Say that again.
Pleading emoji.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll put pleading emoji there.
I don't think that's on the.
It's
that's
just a stock
default,
one.
I think.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it
technically a
is.
95 degrees emote. It's the default one, but I'll allow
I'll
it.
have a look at the night. I'll just have a look quickly.
Ruzy as well. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
basically
kinda
we'll
default.
have like nominees like that.
Shit, I think it's my favourite.
I'll make a Google Forms post where you can vote for every single category, and then we'll have like I'll ask people to present a role. So like all we need is a video of you saying, "This is the award for best emotes. Here are the nominees," and then you read them out, and you said, "And the winner is Ruzy." And then for emotes such as like worst mic, we can have like acceptance speeches this year. So like I could say, and the award for worst mic goes to Alan Buzzy. Congrats! And then you can cut to Alan Buzzy,
He's gonna be like,
and Alan's like, "Yo."
Yeah. It's just static and nothing else.
Exactly, and then he cuts to Alan Buzzy, and he's like, "Wow, thank you for giving me the 95 Degrees Award for worst mic. I appreciate that so much." So yeah, I'm
Also,
kind
it
of just
goes to
building on
night.
the
His
awards.
microphone's
yeah.
atrocious.
I mean,
yeah.
it's atrocious right now. I still have a
Mhm.
blue snowball, but I can't be bothered hooking it up.
Oh, I'm gonna get an Audio Technica AT2020 USB
Hashtag not
Plus.
sponsored.
Oh god.
They're not
Before we
sponsored.
dive into this topic,
Raycon!
I got a Jungle Skog.
Before we go that
That's
far,
kinda cool.
this week's episode of the 95 Degrees podcast is sponsored by.
I bought a
Raycon.
Jungle Skog. That was kind of cool.
But yeah, that's it. The mashup. 10th of July 2021, 8 p.m. BST, 3 p.m. EDT. Be there, be square, be rhombus, be anything you want. Happy Pride Month.
Can I be a triangle?
Yes.
Thanks. My name.
Monkey calendars. Yeah, I've just started planning it though. So I'm actually planning this year's like later than I started planning last year's. I started planning last year's 122 days in advance, and I think there's only about 83 days left for me to plan this year's. So I'm gonna have to work quite hard. But yeah, I'm
It'll be
excited for
funny.
that. I'm thinking of like buying things. Like last year, I bought the Twitch chat printer because it was originally like debuted in Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that word. It originally aired on the 95 Degrees Mashup. Like that was the first time I ever used it. It was coded for the mashup technically. But this year I have other ideas. They're much more exciting, and they're much more expensive than a small POS printer. So that's interesting. It depends on if I get paid by the government this month for my job
It's
hunt.
funny
Well,
because
Big
like
Boris.
95 Degrees Mashup can be better than what the BBC puts out for every single telephone it makes.
Yeah, but basically to
Funny.
summarize it,
I don't get it.
the mashup is like a Nintendo Direct for 95 Degrees, but better and more interactive, and it's not full of JRPGs that no one cares about. So there you go.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the mashup. I'm working on that. I'm excited. I'm gonna shut up and stop talking about it now.
Speaking
Anyway.
of not shutting up and talking about stuff, guess who was customer and fucking modern month this month?
Yeah, congrats, Aiden. That was actually entirely unintentional. Funnily enough.
I don't deserve either of them.
So the model of the month was the vote, but we actually decided on you being customer of the month like a couple of days before that. So that was actually entirely coincidental.
I don't know how I got that. I've never been. I've
That's
never been on
like,
the fucking leaderboard
isn't
for
it the
ages.
first time?
What modding?
Isn't it
It's
the
a
first
passive
time
thing,
I'm
you know.
Yeah. I suppose it's all in the background.
Yeah. It's more of like a constant thing than just something that happens every now
I
and then.
don't know why, but every single time I push to talk, my button just goes blip, just wonky.
Bad PC.
Fuck.
Wonky? I know it makes a sound effect.
Speaking of wonky, no,
Speaking of wonky.
but yeah, thank you, everyone. It's very nice of you lot.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next category. The
That's
next
my
part of the
acceptance
podcast.
speech.
The next
Thanks,
part of the
bye.
podcast is called Go Grab, where I will give people
Good grab.
a certain topic or theme, and they need to go grab it and take a picture of it. So the this month's Go Grab, I'm not going to be able to show this on stream, but this month's Go Grab is, I want you guys to go and grab as quickly as you can and take a photo of it and send it to the podcast channel.
Yeah.
The last thing you bought.
Ah,
Go,
fuck,
go, go.
that's
I'll go
hard-
as well,
that's hard for
actually.
me because I barely buy
There's no
anything.
prize for wedding, but I'm going to take a photo of this real quick. It's kind of unfair because I've had a chance to mentally prepare. This is going to be a very blurry picture because it's very dark in my room. But here we go. It's uploading. Here it goes. There it is. I bought Wii Music for £1 on Friday. What an absolute masterpiece of a game. I
That's
can't wait to play that.
£16 too much.
I bought a
Yeah.
Switch with my birthday money.
Yo!
I bought a bunch of I'm trying to find the bloody thing, but I bought a bunch of Xbox games and a Mac Mini because I'm stupid. There you go. Hang on. Ding. It's uploading.
Alright,
To
so...
be fair though, I feel
Crunch,
surreal having your own Nintendo console because usually the Nintendo console is usually the family console. If you know what I mean.
I've never really had
It's
anyone
always
in my
shared,
whole
you know?
like house who plays consoles. Like I'm basically the only child. I have a half brother, but he's not here anymore. Like he's much older than me.
I wonder if he's more successful.
But he's not dead. He is alive.
As I say, the Wii kind of was in my house, like ish. I play on it most of the time, but like my granddad would play on it. He's actually a pro in bowling, just like me on the.
I mean,
What a legend.
bowling's not that hard. You just swing the Wiimote and then
I know,
bang.
but it's not it being hard. We used to play it a lot.
I wish my granddad was a pro at bowling.
We haven't played in ages
Oh,
because he
God.
can't really anymore, unfortunately. But
Game hooked
that
up.
is
Yeah.
a very that is a
Ooh,
very
Zeko bought a
weird
very
colour.
pink PS4 controller.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
It's like rose gold, like an iPhone.
Yes.
That reminds me of like the old PS2 controllers, the ones that are like very, very pink. I guess, because you know,
Yeah. I remember those. Yeah.
yeah,
Wait,
they
it's
were
actually
everywhere.
rose gold. Well,
The-
then what do you know?
DAM.
Damn. Well, yeah, so
Damn.
that's what people have bought. Interesting. I actually don't know what I bought before. I guess
You don't
cereal.
have another N.
Astral says
We
Wii bowling
damn
takes
so.
skill. It does.
Oh,
It does.
he's using the old Nafe logo.
Oh god, that's cringe. Actually, I like that logo. Okay,
Remember
so
when I compared it to a server?
yeah, I actually never heard of that server. Oh yeah,
No,
I got
don't
it
worry,
from
it's gone anymore. It's not a thing anymore.
Oh, did it shut
Oh.
down? I lost it. My
Yeah,
avatar
they
lasted
just,
longer
like,
than that server.
They lost the plot, really.
Yeah, my
Critic.
servers. I've noticed that a lot. Like some Discord servers, like their ownership just kind of like just gets really unstable and it just kind of collapses and dies.
Yeah, it just collapses.
Well,
Like a
to be fair, that can be
Collapsing
that can be said about most things. To be honest, like it's not limited to Discord. Most online
Yeah.
servers, especially gaming with people.
Yeah,
it's just
gaming,
like,
because sometimes
oh,
it can just,
no,
like,
owner doesn't like co-owner, server dies. Oh no, owner is a pedophile.
no.
I've had that a lot of times.
Oh my god.
oh
there was
no,
this
my
one,
friends.
There was this one. This must have been like 2016, 17. Really far back now. But there was this guy. I'm not gonna name him. Who started a server, and I wasn't like the closest friends with him, but I was like, I kind of like lurked in this dude's server that he started up, and it was like gaining quite a lot of traction. Like he invited all his friends, and he got all his friends to invite a bunch of friends. And back then, like it was really easy to grow a Discord server. So he had like a few hundred people in the server. I made some of the branding for it, and he like got ill, and so he transferred the server ownership to like an admin in the meantime, and then and they told him, look, transfer the ownership back to me when I'm well again, okay? And they were like, yeah, okay. And so a couple months pass by, he gets better again, he comes out of like hospital or whatever, and he's like, okay, so when can I get the server back? And so the new owner's like, nah, it's mine now. And I'm like, what? First of all, why would you transfer ownership like that? But second of all, what the fuck? You can't literally steal a server off someone who's ill. Like that's fucking nuts.
You
No,
can.
it's like
Morally
stealing
acceptable.
someone's
Oh
bank
yeah,
account.
you're physically able to. You can. You could.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you should.
Very
It's
nice
nuts.
switch light from Anna there, by the way.
Why
very
you
nice
didn't
indeed.
buy that, Anna? You were given it. That doesn't count.
I mean, I don't like that.
Oh,
it's
was I
fucking
supposed to
piss
have
yellow
bought
colour.
it? I
yeah,
wasn't
last
listening.
thing you bought.
Oh, you cheated! You cheated.
Same thing.
Astro also says thoughts on game forums and designated forums for topics now that most aren't in use and people have moved to social media like Twitter and such. See, I don't really use like gaming forums. I never really did, but I still use forums every so often for things like, you know, tech shit. So recently,
Yeah, tech is a
I
good-
bought God, when did it come out? Like a 1986 Mac Plus, and it's fucked beyond belief. And I'm on, there's a forum I go to asking, what am I doing wrong? Why is this machine broken? They sort of helped me get it going again, and then I got it, then I broke it again. So it's go on there and say, it doesn't work again. What do I do? Like tech forums are still kind of useful still. Are more useful than Twitter.
No,
in
no,
that
but
case.
see, the thing about tech
But-
forums is that they're still utilized because they're more that it's like, I don't know. I guess it's more that it's intermediate. I guess like.
Yeah, it's a lot easier because a lot of things like that are more focused. And then what happens is that forums bring in people that are knowledgeable in those kind of subjects or are like are dealing with that sort of thing. And that's what I like about forums is that you go to like I said like a game forum, you go to like an Xbox forum, and there's subjects in there for repairing them. So you've got a bunch of people who know how to repair them and can help out. There's people that know tips and tricks about certain games that you might not. You can go there and ask them. You shout out on Twitter, no one's going to see it.
Yeah.
Well, I
or
think in
very
that
rarely.
respect, actually, if you back up even further, using things such as Reddit for this purpose, which is basically turned into a forum in its own, you've got specific subreddits that are dedicated
Yeah,
to
I
certain
was gonna
things.
say
Yeah,
because
and-
Reddit is technically a forum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I
YouTube's
think
technically a forum.
the formula for like for forums is kind of like dying out because like you've got like it's hard to jump like if you let's say you have like 5 interests and you have like you found a forum for each of those interests. That's 5 different accounts. That's 5 different layouts you have to get used to. Whereas with Reddit, you can just like it's all in one feed. It's all together. Like you would have to check those 5 websites all separately, which gets very difficult, especially on mobile. Because on PC you can just bookmark
Yeah,
them all.
because
It's not
mobile.
ideal, but it
Sometimes
works.
forums don't
Whereas
even
on
have
Reddit you can
mobile
just
apps.
scroll through and you catch up with basically everything that's important.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the
like
thing
if
with
you're
forums,
away,
they're,
you
they're
can just
more for
catch
like
up.
one. Yeah, the thing with forums though, they're more like a one-time thing. You know, you're like, oh, this is broken. I'll pop onto this forum, ask about it. You know, like I'm stuck on this game. How can you help? You know, I need some help. And then you get the help, and you sort of piss off for a bit again.
Yeah.
And then later you go, oh shit, I didn't know how to do it on this game, but
You
it's
know
in
what's
that
funny?
same forum. I'll go back.
I usually go on like a server called the Microsoft community, and they're usually like they've got like a tech support channel. And the thing is though, I've used that server for like trouble I've had with Windows. The most stupidest thing that's happened to me was that when I installed an update for iQ, some drivers for my USB stopped functioning.
Don't worry. This morning, I started up my computer, and the most basic thing that Windows does, i.e., lets you log in, didn't happen. You get the clock in the bottom corner, you press a key and it slides up, and
Yeah,
then
it
you get
just
your
slides
login
up.
page.
Yeah.
Yeah, it slid up. You had the buttons in the bottom corner, and my username didn't even fucking appear.
Oh
like-
no.
So I
See,
can't even like I can't use this bloody computer because this operating system is terrible. But
What
luckily, I
is-
rebooted it.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
quite
kind of
terrible.
nice is I've just got access to RDP of all of my work servers. So we got, I don't know, like 300
Yeah,
odd-ish
that's
servers.
remote desktop is nice.
Yeah,
But,
I don't
yeah.
understand with Microsoft because they discontinued RDCM or Rote Desktop Connection Manager, even though it's one of the better ones out there.
Fun. Well, it's a store app, I suppose. But
No, this isn't the store app. This is the old version they
I know
discontinued.
I'm saying, but there is the store app now. But anyway,
Yeah.
going back to off of computer shit again because that happens a lot. I'll be there for another week. Yeah, like back on forums. Yeah, it is kind of dying out a little bit, but I think they'll always be around because there's a lot of people who prefer forums over Reddit and other things. Because Reddit can be used for it, but it isn't designed for that sort of thing.
No, it's
Yeah.
used for like memes.
Yeah, so like having forums designed around things is better in some ways, I think.
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
like-
like a
it depends on
general
what you
interest,
need.
and then people can come back to it.
Yeah, I say it's like that forum that I go on. It's called 68K MLA, and you've got like different sections that have different forum titles that say one's for specifically the Mac 128, the Mac 512K, the Mac Plus, the Mac Classic, that sort of thing. They're all in separate bits, so
Yeah,
you know
Yeah.
like
exactly
separate
where what goes.
subforums. Yeah.
Whereas Reddit, you would have to create you can't separate like that. You'd have to create another subreddit for
Yeah,
one
and it's just
machine,
clutter.
and
It's
another
Exactly.
subreddit for
clutter,
another,
yeah.
and then you then have people going, "Hey, have a look at my Mac," and then one person going, "I need help with this one," and there's another person going, "Where do I get one?" And it just becomes a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes like an absolute.
Whereas
echo
in a
chamber or
forum, it's
something.
like Mac 512K, and then you can see them in a list, and because they're a bit more tightly packed, it's a bit easy to read because you have this big one with a picture, then a little one, and because it's like because it's based on engagement rather than purely just reading it newest to oldest or most recently active to least. It's harder to read
Yeah.
if you need help
I
and things
think
like that. So,
I think with forums, like
yeah.
they really shine with niche stuff. Like for Tower Unite, it's perfect because like it's a small community and they need to like keep them together. And so like with Tower Unite, you've got the updates, you've got like the trailer that they've built in, you've got like suggestions, you've got like screenshots. Like it's really good for like if you need something custom and you need like your audience is very niche and like small. It's good for that. But if you're like I don't know, for like memes and stuff, like I think Twitter and Reddit are by far better places for it.
Yeah, because they're much
There's
more
upsides and
quicker
downsides
to
to all of them.
access.
Yeah, if you want to find people to like talk about games and shit, like, oh, do you have that game? Oh yeah, I have it. It's really good. Oh yeah, I really like it too. Blah blah blah. That is perfect for like Reddit and Twitter and
Or
things
like
that.
Twitter,
But
yeah, Discord as well.
if you go any further in depth, like asking for help or like and that sort of thing, it really needs to be on a forum because it just doesn't work on Twitter. Or
Yeah, because it
maybe
just
not
means
Reddit
you've
either.
got like more. You've got more of a connection to the person you're talking to.
Yeah. So
Well-
like I say, Twitter and Reddit is more of like friendly talk between things. Like, I've got a new camera, and I took a picture of my recently bought laptop. It was a ThinkPad, and I put it on the ThinkPad subreddit. A lot of people going, "Oh, I really like that computer. Like, would you recommend it?" And I said, "Yeah, it's a pretty good machine." There's other people saying, "Oh, I've got one. I love it." That sort of thing. And, and like because basically Reddit and Twitter and that is very social because that's the point. Forums aren't meant to be social. They're meant to get shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So you can use a forum to say, put your workstations in here and have a look. But then it gets jumbled, it gets messy fast because you're reading it in chronological order. And it's like, this one's replying to someone else, that one's replying to this person, and that gets messy. So that's not what forums are for. Basically, it's Twitter, Reddit, and things like that for talking about and discussing things with multiple people. And like forums are sort of like, you need help or something and you just want to get an answer for something.
Yeah, like for something that's just straight, like something like a
Yeah.
PC bug or like an error in a game.
Yeah, like
Straight
sort
to
of
the point.
like chronological, step by step stuff rather than one person talking about their experience and then other people talking to them about it.
Oh god,
and
I
you
hate it
chiming
when
in,
people
that
are
sort of
like
thing.
on forums and then they say, "Oh, I have the same issue," and then all of a sudden they just say, "Ah, I fixed it myself. Don't worry." They don't even say how they fixed it.
Yeah. My worst thing is when they go, you put in a message and it's like, so you come along and finally you find someone that's got the same really obscure weird problem as you, and it starts off going, I don't know what this problem is. It's been a pain in the ass, and then either it's I fixed it, close the thread. I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it, or I've just used something else instead. Or
So annoying.
I'll send you a private message with the answer. Like, that defeats the whole fucking purpose of a forum.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, that's what
If you're
use
gonna
a
do that, go on
fucking
fucking Twitter and
for
ask. Exactly, yeah. I hate that.
Oh,
Die
man.
in a hole. Anyway,
Dying hole.
Anyway, should we move on to Wrongify? It's probably the latest Wrongify we've ever done. We're halfway through the podcast already.
Oh my
Good.
god,
Oh my god.
that's on time.
Yeah. Alright,
we should
so
really switch this up one of these days and stop doing Wrongify and do like a different game because we've done this like 50 times.
I'd love to, but I can't
True.
think of any other
And
ideas.
it's just padding for time.
Yeah, I
mean,
can't think
true,
of any other games
true.
we can
It is
play.
padding.
Do you guys like off the
Yeah.
top of your head? Do you have any other games we can?
We pass the parcel.
I mean, I love when radio shows have like new game shows. Like the ones where like they come up with random things on the spot, like describing what's in a box or.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that would
No.
work through Discord. I hold up Amazon box up to the camera.
It could. If
What
we-
could be
Yeah.
inside?
Yeah.
We can play Chinese whispers. I mean, it wouldn't work, but unless
Yeah.
someone's got a mic that cuts out constantly.
Canada. Alright. Well, anyway, let's do
No, you
Wrongify.
can't,
I'll
Tom.
get brainstorming though. If I can come up with another game we can play,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
It's a
Alright.
really shit Welsh joke. You say Canada, and you say no, son, you can't.
Actually, you know what? One game we have played before is the counting game. Basically, it works the same as the counting channel, where basically like you count from 1 upwards, but if you repeat a number, then you have to start again.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
kind
like,
of. I mean, it could
I
get
could go just
boring
one.
afterwards because then sometimes people would just be like saying numbers.
Numbers.
Yeah, so I say I could go 1, and someone else goes.
4.
No, you broke the system.
You broke it. You got.
It's more fun with more people though.
No, I know.
Yeah,
what you should
and there's
do.
only like 4 people.
Instead, we can change it. We can do it by exponents instead. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64.
Oh god, that's gonna be
128.
harder.
I actually don't know how to do that. My god, my brain already hurts.
Right.
Let's say
Well,
Wrongify.
the
Who
reason
wants to
why I
go
know that is
first?
because it's
Come on, let's do it.
Who's doing Wrongify first?
I'll go.
Alright, Anna, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. What flavour is a banana milkshake?
Chocolate.
What type of animal is cobra?
A dog.
Which month of year starts with D?
July.
What shape is a Rubik's Cube?
A circle.
Where did eggs come from?
Your mum.
Complete the pop star's name, Mariah Blank.
Davis.
What color is Shrek?
Blue.
Who's married to Kanye West?
Your mum.
There's something hot.
Me.
Not true. It's not loading. What
Yeah.
the fuck? How many legs does a spider have?
7.
What's a made ingredient in chocolate mousse?
Banana.
What are French fries made of?
France.
Complete the song lyrics. They tried to take me. They tried to make me go to rehab. I said blank.
Fuck you.
Name an animal that has hoofs.
Tiger.
Name an American airline.
British Airways.
Okay, that was kind of scuffed, but
British
we actually
Airways.
did pretty well. Your score, if I did correctly, was 15.
To be fair though, it was a bit quiet because we didn't hear the actual wrongify.
I didn't hear the music.
No, we didn't hear the music.
Yeah, I'll crank it up. Hold
It
on.
was a bit dry.
That's alright. It is what it is.
Like you.
And let me
My humour.
let me check what the high scores are. Hold on. The banner does show up. Okay, good. I'm glad the new Look 95 Degrees podcasting works. Okay, so what's your high score on it? Do you know? It's 17.
17.
Jesus, that's impressive. Honestly,
I mean, you're
That's
two
smart.
off.
Just like anyway.
that's surprising. I didn't actually know that you respond. I need to find. Is this it?
Append.
Okay, yeah, that's the music. All right, cool. Let me crank the volume on that. There we go. All right, that should be better.
Right, brilliant.
All right, who's next?
Bloody brilliant.
Aiden
Alan,
or Allan? Which one wants to go first?
Shall we flip a coin?
Go on.
Oh boy.
Alexa,
Wait, which are you
flip
first?
a coin.
No,
Heads.
Well, they are.
We-
Who's
what?
heads?
that doesn't mean anything. We don't know who's who.
Oh my god, Aiden, you fucking idiot.
Why don't you quiz me? Aiden, I'm gonna link you Wrongify, okay? You can
Okay.
quiz me, hold on.
Okay, you deserve this.
Boom. There you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, right. So 1 minute. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so tell me when you're gonna start the timers. Count me down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. In which sport would you use a hoop?
Hurdles.
What do you use to send a text?
Keyboard.
Name a girl's name beginning with C.
Candle.
Name a country in Africa.
Japan.
What side of the road do you drive in the UK?
Middle.
What do you use to brush your teeth?
Screwdriver.
What is the main ingredient in chocolate mousse?
Penis.
Where do potatoes grow?
In my ass.
What comes after 6?
7. Fuck.
Oh, shit. What is the opposite of left?
Left.
Which sport would you use a golf ball?
Tennis.
What colour is an orange juice?
Purple.
What animal barks?
Sheep.
What side of the road do you drive on in the US?
Middle again.
What does a barber do?
Your mum.
What's the main ingredient in milkshakes?
Time's up.
Ah, you bastard. Now, okay, so I
Oh
marked
my
that
God.
one actually got right as wrong.
Yeah.
So I need to take a point off. But also, when you said what do you use to send a text, you said a keyboard. You did.
Yeah.
That's
it's
fine,
like
that's
piano.
fine. It would be
I
like a
was
phone or a
expecting
computer,
piano.
that's fine, that's not big.
I mean,
that's not that big
you
of
still,
a deal.
all right, I'll
Use your
give you
phone.
that. It's a 14.
14.
Yeah, I was
that's
expecting
that's
it to
not
be a
bad.
piano, though.
I'm glad I got at least 14. Anything under 14 would have been garbage.
Yeah, technically, I mean, if depending on like what people think on the podcast, yeah, let's get some audience interaction going. Not that that works for a podcast, but you know.
No, because if you
Um,
have people just talking on stage, it's like,
Yeah, I know. I
You
mean,
know.
I meant afterwards. I mean, you know, like in the comments.
yeah.
Do you
of
think
course.
they should have got that or not? You know, because you kind of do use a keyboard for sending a text.
What's this going to be a
but-
next question of
That's
the week?
so
Do you
I was
use
going
a
to say, is that a
keyboard?
question of the week?
I know that's why I'm putting it to the chat or to the comments.
No, I'm sorry, no, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, who uses the comments?
Anyway,
Why are you so fucking flipped off at it? It's not even you that was playing.
do
I'm
you
not pissed off.
I posted in I had a look on, moving completely off topic. Last afternoon I was looking at websites where you can like order like a bunch of stickers in like bulk, right? And would you guys want like 95-degree stickers? Like, I'm thinking of buying
Yeah.
some.
Yes, I would like one.
I'd love
I
one.
don't know where I put them, to be honest, but
Yeah, I don't know where I put mine either, but I was looking on
I
this
do.
website called, I can't remember what it's called. But I can get 51 like normal size stickers of the 95 degrees logo for 19 quid, which I thought was pretty good.
That's a good price.
I can't remember what the size was, but yeah, I wanna buy like
I
a
mean,
whole
you've got
bunch.
history. You can look back at your internet history and find it.
I can't be asked. I'd love to yeah, I'd love to like buy a bunch for like 20 quid and then hold some giveaways, stick some around my room. I think that'd be sick.
You know, it'd be a cool idea if you just like have stickers of the emotes. So like, you have giveaways of like certain emotes that are like very popular in 95
Worry
degrees.
fire.
Yeah, I mean that could
Like-
work as well actually. Yeah, I don't know if you can have like different images, but it would definitely be cool if I
How
could
would
get
you
like
do GIF images as a sticker? I don't get that.
No, I said different images, not GIF images.
Yeah, different images. Yeah, good point.
Well, I
the
mean like
flip book.
what I'm saying is if you go on the website like Sticky Mule where you can buy like a whole bunch of stickers in bulk, can you just give them a whole bunch of like different images and they'll
And then-
make
But then again, aren't or like what those like holographic images? Aren't those like physical GIFs?
I don't know.
The ones where like you move the
No, they
paper
don't
and it, like,
count. They're not
moves?
GIFs. They only have no, they don't count.
Mm.
You right, Anna?
Hmm.
I'm alright.
Looking at
I
stickers,
don't know
or
why.
what was the reasoning for that? I'm curious.
Smells good.
What was I saying again?
My
Because like for some
family
reason
is
my Discord
cooking.
just suddenly cuts out for some reason. I don't know why.
We've already moved on, but you
Um,
were talking about like stuff like moving images as like a poster.
Yeah, like holographic images. You know the ones where like you stick it on and it's like.
I mean, if I had
moving when you move
hologram,
it.
I'd put Mickey on there.
Fuck off.
Sorry.
Maybe not a hologram, but I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you move it and you see like when you move it and you see the image move.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think that's everything in my notes that I have to talk about. Is there anything else like anyone's done this month that's worth like mentioning? And anything anyone wants to shout out?
I bought a jungle skog.
Oh yeah, Anna
yeah,
got a
you
jungle
did. You
frog
said
IKEA
that, yeah.
bear. Oh my
I-
god, I'm so
I-
jealous.
I went viral on TikTok.
You went viral on TikTok for a
I'm at-
bloody cuddly bear.
No,
I got 220,000 views on a TikTok.
I don't want to
And,
like take the piss, but like it's not like there's nothing extraordinary about it. It's just like you and your eyes. Like
I know.
It's just
know.
like kind of
That's
ordinary
why
video.
I'm kind of pissed off
giant.
because it could have been me playing guitar, but no, it was like, what color are my eyes? It's so dumb.
yeah,
That's TikTok for you.
I
Yeah,
also moved
TikTok's
into a
kind of-
house today, which is massive.
Wait, what? Did you
yeah.
say that?
Congrats.
I moved
Is
into
your
a
stuff still like in
house.
You're
boxes?
moving into a new house.
Nah, it's
Nice.
all unpacked.
That's
Very
quick.
nice.
That's
Very
what she said.
nice.
Yeah, Max said the same thing.
hmm
It is what it is. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I've
I'm
done.
gonna go to your house and castrate you.
What does castrate mean?
What mean?
What does castrate
it.
mean?
To
Castrate.
not have your knackers anymore.
Remove the testicles of a
Um,
male, animal, or man.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my god.
I don't know if I don't know if I'd want that honestly, Anna. Sounds kind of uncomfortable.
What, you'd want that as a podcast title?
No.
I have one story actually.
Oh yeah.
Last night I cooked. Last time I cooked was last night, and I made steak and oven chips, which were very good.
Your
Okay,
voice,
Boris.
It sounds like Boris.
Yeah, that's because Boris said
Does
that once.
Brexit make my
Yeah.
passport expire?
No.
But
No,
my favorite thing is like he goes
again.
in the video.
Not
He goes, last night I cooked what? Sorry, he goes. Last
Oh,
time
I've
I
seen
cooked
it.
was
I've seen
last
it.
night, and I made steak and oven chips, which were very good.
I like how he just goes,
thumbs up at the end.
Like, just like he moves
Yeah.
his voice so bloody, like
Yeah.
Yeah, the pacing of his voice
Steak
kind of like
and
speeds up and
chips.
slows down.
Does
Yeah.
Brexit make my
And
Does
passport
my passport
expire?
expire? No.
But it does mean you're entitled to a beautiful new blue.
Blue.
does he
passport.
have Tourette's? That's what I'm thinking.
That's
'cause,
not what
he
Tourette's
does it.
is. Tourette's
That's
is when
not
you
what
can't
Tourette's
is.
stop
Good
swearing.
I think
My
he's...
favorite part about that video, though, very quickly, is the way he goes last night like that. He's like looking down and jump
I
scared
know,
like
yeah.
that.
It's like that.
In
In
that
that video, he
It's
makes
like that
it seem-
ITV politics
five-
presenter Robert Peston, who like he talks like the Prime Minister. His speed of his voice is up and slow down again, and he's doing fast and
It's like a
slower.
roller
Everyone's singing
coaster.
the voice say next, and then he speeds up again.
You know, it'd be funny if there was like a jump scare game where you're in like the Parliament, and then like when the jump scare is just blue.
It's just last
A
night.
scary maze game, but with Boris.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would love
Ashton's
that.
got another question
Blue.
for us.
Wouldn't it just be the you know, the
Yeah,
Boris
you just-
Johnson on the
Blue.
Nintendo DS?
Blue.
He just goes. Brr, 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 brr.
I made a
Ash was like-
collage on Paint, and whenever
Nice.
I post it onto like the server, it says it's NFSW, but it's really not.
Say it again.
So I made it. Yeah.
No,
I made
say
a
the
collage on
abbreviation
MS
again.
Paint. NSFW.
Okay, I think you said it the wrong way at first. Oh,
NFSW.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He's just being most wanted.
NFSW.
Not
N-
NSFW.
NSFW.
Think about what the
We'll have to
letters
hear that in
mean.
the replay.
I know what the letters mean.
Okay, but then think about it.
Do you though? Do you?
Not for safe work.
Not for safe work.
Ash's got a
safe
question
work.
for us, oh, by the way.
What's up, Astor?
He says, thoughts on official accounts, celebrities, and influencers making memes and getting into internet jokes. I saw that the Olympics made a meme reference to an anime on TikTok. People you wouldn't think they're into that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, so
Isn't
Wendy's
it
was sort of
because
like the first thing.
the Olympics are set in Japan and they can do a joke
Yeah.
about anime?
I suppose that's probably why they're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like Wendy's doing it all the time, and I notice now that like, a lot of brand accounts sort of getting into, you know, just instead of being like
Yeah,
very
look at the
strict,
UK
very
brand
corporate,
accounts because like
Yeah,
they've
but-
now been doing a lot of things with like, for
Yeah.
example, the Weetabix and Marmite thing. I think.
My favorite recently has been Aldi, because I don't know if you know, or people watching might not know. Aldi is being sued by M&S.
Oh yeah, I heard
Marks
about
and
this.
Spencer's, because of their basically M&S makes a caterpillar cake called
Yeah.
Colin, and Aldi makes one called Cuthbert, and apparently they're too similar, and M&S is suing Aldi over it. And I'm just like, this is just so fucking pathetic. But okay,
You know what's
whatever.
funny? It's funny because all the supermarkets are getting in the action as well.
Yeah, and my favorite part is like Aldi, the Aldi Twitter account went off on one. Like the first joke they made was, "This is not just any court case," which is like a reference to M&S's adverts where they go,
This
"This is
isn't
not
just any
food.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just food. This is M&S food, like this."
Do you like my
And then they
collage,
added
by
Judge
the way?
Rinder, which is like the UK Judge Judy, saying, "Have you got a
Yeah.
have you got a date in your diary?" You got like all the other supermarkets that make their own sort of caterpillar case going, "Don't worry, we're behind you on this." It's so great, and the thing is that like the KFC, KFC has the KFC admin, and you know, and they all talk like they're actual human beings, and that's what you want out of a brand.
I mean, you kind of
kind
do
of-
want that kind of human. You kind of do want that human connection, like someone who's a spokesperson, I guess.
Yeah, or even just like someone you can sort of relate to. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah, like someone who's
a
just a
mate down the
random
pub.
schmo, but they represent a
Yeah.
brand that you like.
Yeah,
It's very difficult to find that balance
between.
between like annoying please buy our product to like relatable actual person on the other end. Like it's
That is
very
unless
difficult
the
to find
guy
that
is actually
balance.
singing.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
But like, yeah, like like for instance, the KFC admin, like when it gives away, they give away stuff. It's like, guess what the KFC admin's like listening to, what his favorite album is.
Do you guys like
Yeah,
my
it's great.
collage, by the way?
I mean, I
Why
really
did you
like
make
people
it?
who are like that. They're the ones who put their own personal touches into things, and it's amazing.
Back
Because-
college or something.
For example, there's like
Because-
this one thing
Hang
that's
on.
like back in the old days of teletext, there was this one thing called Mailbox, and
Yeah.
it was basically hosted. It was hosted on the channel Paramount, and it was basically it didn't have any relation to Paramount apart from being on the Paramount channel, but it felt like its own thing, you know.
Yeah. The college there.
Why?
No wonder he
Tiny?
censored it. I mean,
What's wrong with it?
everything.
I see no problems. I see some fantastic politicians in there, like
You could have
Nigel.
literally just chroma keyed out my background there. But
We
you
don't
just
talk
you
about
chose
it.
not to. Interesting.
We don't talk
Yeah.
about it. It's very. I think it's perfect.
Oh, by the way, before we wrap up the podcast, I just remembered something I want to shout out.
You're gay.
I'm gay. No, I'm not. We have the 95 Degrees Hunger Games are back. So if you go to the events channel, it'll tell you what to do. We are loading people into a Hunger Games simulator. So
Watch this. I'm gonna
basically,
die in
all
the
you have to
first
do is
round.
do a command. You have to pay some degree coins, which is our currency, and I will put you into this simulator where you could die, you could live, you could be the last person remaining.
1984.
It's like a
No,
95
you're gonna
Degrees
die.
battle
You're
royale.
gonna die the first round.
I've not done very well. I think last game I did fairly well, but I've never won. I've never come close to winning. I've never come.
Honestly, I would be. Imagine, right? I get customer and modern a month, and then I fucking win Hunger Games.
When I
It
won
ain't gonna
Hunger
happen.
Games,
It's not
Hunger
gonna
Games,
happen, Nathan.
Wolfie
Don't get
killed
your
like
hopes
5
up.
people. I killed one person, and she tripped over a bloody tree, and that's how I won.
Yeah,
Over a
that's why I
bloody
love
tree.
Hunger Games though. Like it's a lot of fun, and even if you're not like around much, it's a great way to like get involved in the community. So I recommend it to
Oh
everyone.
yeah.
We have a
Last
whole bunch of
time-
free spaces right now, so if you want to sign up, please do it. If you don't have enough money, let me know and I'll just put you in, because we have a whole bunch of free spaces and it closes in like 3 hours. It starts in like
time I
3 hours.
won-
Sorry, it closes in like
Last time,
probably straight after the podcast. I have to work on it.
last time I won, my username's Anna Arsonist. I was set on fire.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Karma, bitch. Getting your own back.
Oh man,
And
remember
it was
get your own back?
starboarded.
Did you
Yeah.
enjoy it though, Anna?
What? Getting burned?
An arsonist being set on fire.
No, the point is I take enjoyment out of other people's suffering.
Oh,
Don't
well,
we all?
I've learned something today. Well, the more you know. Well, that's it for the podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and listening and streaming and everything.
gay.
We're on YouTube and podcasts and all good podcasting apps, and also
Can
on
you
Twitch.
watch the 95 Degrees podcast on a toaster?
It's scientifically proven that if you put "Yo, I'm in the 95
Watch it
Degrees
on the fridge.
podcast" on your Tinder bio, you will get the date, and you'll match with 100 people, 100 times more people.
The date for your prison sentence.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys next month with more
See you
content.
later.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.